back in 2011, I was living in New York City. I was in a very bad situation. I was in a domestic violence situation. I was taking Percocets every day. I found out I was pregnant. I continued to take Percocets. I continued to smoke every day. And I remember already having a son and like feeling like this horrible person that why can't I just stop doing this? And it was because I was in such immense emotional pain that I was doing anything I could to numb that pain. And I remember getting to a point where I looked in the mirror. It was like, I swear it was like a movie where it was the middle of winter in Brooklyn and I like didn't know how to get out of this place, right? This guy hid my car keys and I didn't know what to do. But I remember looking in the mirror and saying, like, God, if you just get me out of this situation, I promise I will change. I will figure out what's wrong with me, because that was my mentality. Like, all these things are wrong with me. And I got out of that situation, and I'll spare everyone the details, but I just remember it was December 30th, 2011. I crossed the Brooklyn Bridge. It was like 12:05 a.m. And I said to myself, I'm just going to drive to Florida with the $60 I have in my bank account. And I don't know how I'm going to get back there, but I'm going to figure it out. And I kept driving. I made it to Virginia. And when I got there, I was running out of gas. And so I was like, I'm going to pull over and sleep in my car. And I'm going to wake up at 9 a.m. and I'm going to figure it out. So I called a friend, told her what happened. And she said, Ali, I just wanted to let you know that I got a settlement check for you from a lawsuit. Not tons of money, right? But enough to get me back home. And she said, I'm going to send you the money to your bank account as soon as the bank opens. And I just remember like sitting on the side of this like highway in Virginia thinking to myself, like, this is my chance to really make a difference in my life. And somehow, some way, one day I'll be able to pay this forward. And I kept driving. I made it back to Florida. I immediately started getting help for my mental health. And I started doing a lot of work over the next 10 to 15 years. And it's really what propelled me to go into this field of human services and mental health. And it was really because there's so many women that have these judgments cast on them for the outward expressions, but it's really, really deep emotional pain that they don't know what to do with. And so I get this honor now to work in this program with Heather, who is, you know, a researcher and a doctor, and she has all of this research. And for me, it's relational. Everything is about a relationship and just hearing people out and hearing their story and helping them heal through that. And I'm honored every day to do this work.